today I'm going to be making a cake for a friend of mine who's leaving, and I want to make her a special cake, and I want this cake to be filled with love. So to be filled with love means is that this cake is going to be one sliced into. It's going to be filled with a heart-shaped filling.
Okay, so now we're going to make a devil's food cake. The ingredients are going to be altered a little bit from what's in the back. I'm just following what Wilton.com states when they're giving the recipe for this cake. So I hope this turns out okay, but I'm not following what the Dunkin' Hines box says. But here's the now my cake batter is ready to be poured. I'm just going to put half in the bottom part and half of it on the top part. Okay, while the cakes are baking, we can go ahead and get started on making our strawberry buttercream frosting. And I started that by taking 6 medium-sized strawberries, cutting them up into little pieces like this, and then we're going to use a little pot and then cook it up. And after that, we mix it all together to make buttercream frosting. Okay, so we turn this to medium low, and then we'll go ahead and add our water. And that is a half a cup of water, like a fourth of a cup of water, a pinch of salt. And then we're gonna put our strawberries in there. And watch this very closely. And stir it. Okay, so as you can see, the strawberries are kind of in this boiling concoction, and I took a potato masher and I'm using it to kind of smash the strawberries down. Okay, so now I am going to start making the strawberry buttercream frosting. I'm going to start off with some softened butter, and that gives a stick and a half. Stick it in there. Okay. And lovely vegetable shortening. You just go ahead and put that in there. Okay. So we're going to start off with those 2 ingredients first, and instead of a hand mixer. And then this is sifted confectioner's or powdered sugar, and I'm going to be adding that to the buttercream frosting slowly, maybe half a cup, which I have right here each time. And this is how the strawberry looks now that we've got it reduced about a fourth of a cup after it's boiled and we mashed it. And we're going to add that too. And last, we also have a little bit of vanilla that we're going to add too.
Okay, so now we are going to get started on the fun part, or what I think is the fun part, which is the more magical decorating part. But this is how the wonderful strawberry buttercream frosting ends up looking, and it's nice and fluffy, and it's a very pretty color, I think. Okay, so let's start. I put it in this bag, filling the cavities here. With this strawberry frosting. All right, so here's our beautiful cake. It is now, the cavities are now filled with our strawberry buttercream frosting. This is what step that I'm a little bit afraid of, but I'm going to have to take this top part and flip it over to the bottom, and I'm going to try to do that with this this cake plate. And okay, so what I'm going to do is line it up as best as I can. Line it up as best as I can, and then just kind of flip it over. Mix it with my hand. And there's our cake. Now it's going to be ready for the outside frosting. Okay, so this is as smooth as I can frost it. I don't have all the necessary tools to, the right tools to smooth it and everything. But what I did see, after you try to frost it as smoothly as you can, I learned this trick from the internet. This is called the paper towel method for smoothing. And basically, you just take the paper towel, and you put it over the cake. You don't wet it or anything. You take a fondant, whatever this thing is called, smoother, and you just kind of smooth the cake as best you can. And so what it does is, see, I don't know if you can get a little close-up of it. It smooths it a little bit more than, say, that part that's not smooth. So I'm gonna do that throughout the entire cake, and then I'm gonna make my chocolate ganache to put on top. Boiled heavy cream on top of the chocolate chips, and I'm just gonna mix it until the chocolate chips melt and kind of this becomes a chocolate ganache. And I'll be back when this is ready to be poured over the cake. So here we have our chocolate ganache, and what we're going to do is just kind of pour it on top of the cake and spread it with our spatula. And then just kind of let it ooze down over the cake, because it gives it that artistic look. And then as a finishing touch, I'm going to take some strawberries and dip it in the ganache, chocolate dipped strawberries, and just kind of put it on top of my cake. Decoration, I'm going to do 3 of them. And there we go. And I'm hoping that the biggest surprise of all is after we cut into the cake that we see the heart, which is the, so that it is a cake filled with love.